What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. I got one today from Synapse Films. If you're not familiar with them, they put out a ton of horror, cult, exploitation. They got a couple sister labels, one that puts out a bunch of Nakatsu stuff, and I think they got one other one, but I can't remember what it is. Maybe it's Panic House. I can't remember for sure. Anyway, this one's from Synapse, the main label, and it is Black Roses, the heavy metal horror classic. So in this one, there's a real quiet kind of rural town. Nothing really happens there, especially nothing that the kids can do. And then it becomes announced that the band Black Roses is coming to town, a heavy metal band who is going to do an extended set there. Everybody's super excited about it, except for the old people. You know, they don't want the rock and roll coming to town. So they're going to protest it. And in fact, they actually go to the first night's concert so they can see what it's all about. Once they're there, they realize that the band is just kind of another band. It's not the dangerous thing like they expected, so they end up leaving the concert early. And of course, once all the adults leave, the band turns into this like demonic force that brainwashes everyone in the audience and turns the kids into killers and maniacs. And people start turning up dead all over town. And it's like the story is just kind of like, is somebody going to figure out what the hell's going on and stop it before the band can like completely take over the town? And obviously, if the band takes over the town, what's to stop them from taking over the world? This is a really cool movie. I really like it. I like the heavy metal horror movies. There's not a ton of them, but Black Roses is a really fun one. It's got a lot of really cool practical effects. One of my favorites is the guy who played Big Pussy in The Sopranos. He gets eaten by a home stereo system, and it looks really cool. It's got some other just really cool looking gore. It doesn't have buckets and buckets of blood, but it has a good amount. It's got a few topless scenes, including one that's like basically a girl giving herself a breast exam, but not a lot of sleaze either. It doesn't have a lot of memorable dialogue, but the guy who plays the frontman for Black Roses is a complete lunatic. He just like is going ballistic the whole movie, especially once he kind of really starts to take control of the town. He just really starts going off the deep end. It's really fun to watch. It's not so much scary to me as it is funny, but it's a really interesting movie. It's got some good visuals. If you like metal, it's got some really cool soundtrack as well. I really like it. I think it's a perfect union of heavy metal and horror, and it's just between the gore and the topless scenes and the craziness. I think it's really worth it for anybody that's interested in horror, pretty much period. The DVD from Synapse has a new widescreen transfer from the original camera negative, audio commentary track, trailers, and audition tapes. The disc is really good. The transfer looks fine. It looks really good for a DVD. It's obviously not going to be on par with Blu-ray, but I mean, you can't expect that from a DVD, right? The transfer is fine. I didn't actually check out any of the extras, but they're Synapse, so I'm assuming they're fine. Like I said, I would recommend this to anybody who likes horror, anybody who likes metal. If you like kind of absurdist humor, humor in your horror, I would check it out. I think it's just really fun, really kind of it's not super crazy, but it's a little bit over the top, and I think it's definitely worth checking out. And again, that's Black Roses from Synapse Films. I don't know if it's still in print or not. It's one of their older titles, but I would definitely check into it. Hopefully it's one they can eventually bring out on Blu-ray. If you like this review, please do check out my website, markfusion.com. I got tons of other cold horror, everything reviews there. And also follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, @markfusion. If you're not a sub here, please do sub if you like these videos. I greatly appreciate it. And thanks again for watching the video. Hopefully I'll see you soon.